gentlemen, we're not just watching AI evolve anymore, we're watching it take over. And I'm not talking about some distant sci-fi fantasy, I'm talking about right now, this week, where AI just redefined what it means to be a teammate, a salesperson, and a content creator all at once. Picture this, you're in a Zoom meeting, and before you even finish saying, we should probably create a ticket for that, an AI has already done it, assigned it to the right person, and dropped a summary in your team chat. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, a digital clone of a Chinese live streamer just outsold a real guy by crushing 6 hours of non-stop selling without breaking a sweat. And if that wasn't enough, a mysterious AI video model just dropped cinema quality clips that are making Google's best efforts look amateur. This isn't just your typical AI is coming story. This is AI saying, I'm already here, and I'm better at your job than you thought possible. Let's start with Proactor. And yes, that name is as aggressive as it sounds. This isn't another note-taking bot that sits quietly in the corner of your meetings. This is an AI that literally refuses to wait for your commands. Here's how it works, and why it's going to change how you think about work. Proactor joins your calls automatically, transcribes everything in real time, and then, here's the game changer, it acts on what it hears immediately. Someone mentions needing a load test? Boom, test plan template is already half filled in another channel. Reference a project from last quarter, and AI instantly pulls up the document and reminds everyone about those 2 follow-ups that are still hanging. Now, if you're like most guys our age, you've probably been burned by AI assistants before. You know the drill. You get excited about some new tool, use it for a week, and then it becomes another forgotten app on your phone. But Proactor is different because it's built on what they call global context perception. Think of it like this. Instead of having the memory of a goldfish like most AI tools, this thing remembers everything. Every decision from last month, every promise made, every action item that actually got done, it's all there, ready to surface when you need it. The practical impact? No more post-meeting scrambles trying to remember who said what. No more action items disappearing into the email void. This AI is basically that super organized coworker we all wish we had, except it never takes sick days, never forgets anything, and works 24/7. For those of us managing teams or juggling multiple projects, this could be a legitimate game changer. Instead of spending 30 minutes after every meeting trying to piece together what happened, you get bite-sized insights and automatic follow-ups while the meeting is still happening. Speaking of game changers, let's talk about the absolute insanity happening in Silicon Valley right now. Sam Altman just confirmed what we've all been hearing rumors about. Meta is literally throwing $100 million signing bonuses at OpenAI engineers. Let me say that again, $100 million for one person to change jobs. This isn't just competition anymore. This is desperation disguised as strategy.
Results from the fact that, okay, you have like Meta AI or ChatGPT today, and it's just kind of sitting there.
Zuckerberg is essentially saying, I don't care what it costs, I need people who built ChatGPT working for me instead. And apparently, it's not working. According to Altman, none of OpenAI's top talent has jumped ship yet. Why should you care about tech billionaires poaching each other's employees? Because this tells us exactly how high the stakes are. When companies are willing to bet $100 million on a single hire, they're not just investing in a talent. They're betting their entire future on winning the AI race. The target was apparently Alexander Wang's new superintelligence team at Meta. Wang's the former Sail AI CEO who just got acquired for $14.3 billion. So we're talking about billion-dollar acquisitions to hire people to poach $100 million engineers. The numbers are getting so ridiculous they barely seem real. But here's what's interesting. Altman claims his people are staying because they believe in the mission, not just the money. Whether you buy that or not, it shows that we're in a phase where the best AI talent gets to pick the battles. And right now, they're choosing to build the future rather than just cash the biggest check. Now let's shift gears onto something that's going to blow your mind. In China, live stream selling is massive. We're talking about a $695 billion market. And last weekend, one of their biggest stars, Lo Yonghao, pulled off something that should terrify and fascinate every salesperson, marketer, and entrepreneur watching this. He hosted a 6-hour sales marathon, moved 133 different products, pulled in 13 million live viewers, and generated $7.5 million in sales. Here's the kicker, Luo wasn't even there. His entire show was run by his AI clone. This wasn't some janky deepfake either. This digital twin copied his voice inflections, his trademark jokes, his facial tics, even the way he taps the table when making a point. For 6 straight hours, this AI performed flawlessly. No dry throat, no bathroom breaks, no off days. And here's the part that should make every sales professional pay attention. The AI version outperformed Lao's real-life numbers from the previous month. Not by a little bit, significantly. Baidu, the company behind this technology, says over 100,000 digital humans are already broadcasting across China, cutting costs by 80% while boosting transaction volumes by 62%. Think about that from a business perspective. An AI that never gets tired, never has an off day, maintains perfect brand consistency, and can work 24/7. For those of us in sales, marketing, or any customer-facing role, this raises some serious questions. If an AI can replicate charisma, build rapport, and close deals better than humans, what does that mean for our careers? The Chinese market might be ahead of us culturally on accepting digital hosts, but the technology gap? That's closing fast. Give it another upgrade cycle, and you won't be able to tell the difference. Finally, let's talk about something that's going to impact every content creator, marketer, and visual storyteller out there. A mysterious model called Kangaroo just shot up to the top of the video generation leaderboards. Turns out, it was actually MiniMax's Hailuo O2 operating under a codename. This thing is producing native 1080p video clips that look like they belong in movie trailers. We're talking 6 to 10 second clips with motion so stable and realistic that older AI video models look amateur hour by comparison. What makes this significant isn't just the quality, it's the accessibility. You can literally type "dragon flying past a misty mountain," camera tracking below, and get a professional looking footage in one shot. No prompt engineering, no technical wizardry required. For anyone creating content, this represents a massive shift in production capabilities. Instead of needing expensive equipment, location shoots, or specialized skills, you can generate cinema quality, B-roll, transitions, and establishing shots with a simple text prompt. The implications for marketing, social media, and content creation are huge. Small businesses can now create video content that rivals major productions. Individual creators can produce visual content that was previously only possible with Hollywood budgets. Here's what it all means for us. AI isn't coming from our jobs in some vague future timeline. It's already here, and it's redefining what productivity, creativity, and even human connection look like. The companies investing hundreds of millions in AI aren't doing it for fun. They are doing it because they see the writing on the wall. The Chinese streamers using AI clones aren't experimenting. They're capturing massive market advantages. The video AI models aren't just cool tech demos. They're democratizing professional quality content creation. The question isn't whether AI will change how we work. It's whether we'll adapt fast enough to stay relevant. The guys who figure out how to leverage these tools will dominate the industries. The ones who ignore them will become irrelevant. Proactor shows us that AI thinks ahead. The Chinese livestream economy shows us that AI sells better than humans. Hailuo O2 shows us that AI creates like Hollywood. The $100 million talent war shows us how seriously big tech is taking this moment. This isn't a distant future. This is happening right now. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? So here's my challenge to you. Would you trust an AI clone to represent your business better than you can? Would you let an AI assistant make decisions in your meetings? Would you use AI generated video in your marketing? Because ready or not, your competitors are probably already saying yes to all three. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's here, and it's time to decide whether you are going to lead it or get left behind by it.